We're at the Pamelia Lake Trailhead, number 3439. We started out at what is the metropolis of Redmond, Oregon, meeting at 5 a.m. And here we go. This is the first of the trio expeditions for the year 2020. Grizzly Peak is the destination. We got a great group. Bryant, Lindsay, Christian, Aaron, of course, Vivian, Joseph, and Maya. And I must add Blake. Peak Posse Mountainside reporter. Grizzly Peak. Just a couple feet into the expedition, and look at this. A raging creek welcoming us to the Grizzly Peak wilderness area. I must add that this is a historical event because we have a baby and a toddler with us, Maya and Blake, on a Peak Posse trio expedition. Very exciting. What a great morning. A little overcast. There he is. There's Aaron and Christian, a new one on the trail. Vivian and Joseph. And look, Maya. Hi, Maya. We made it. We've went a mile up the trail now, and since it's been rainy, whoopsie, the trail feels more like a shag carpet than a dusty, dirty trail. Look at the sun peeking through. We've made it to Pamelia Lake. We're about to get our first look at it. The group has been relatively subdued. We think it's because of the early morning wake-ups. Up to this point, I would say that the trail is very easy. Not much of a climb. If you're thinking about coming to Pamelia Lake, this would be a good trail if you're not really into the tough stuff. This is presenting a problem, the creek we have to get across. Yeah, but looks like there might be some rocks up here a little ways we can jump over. How exciting. I would go around the foliage there. This is the trail, but the creek is a little too high. Right up there, there's some rocks we can... We've encountered the first obstacle in our quest to obtain the peak of Grizzly. How exciting. Vivian is no problem on the trail. This isn't her first rodeo. So the trail crossing is watered over. We're doing a little bushwhacking. Did you see that? Good job. Good job, Bryant. That was good. First little adventure, crossing the creek. Success. Now to find the trail, take a little break by the lake. Look at that, you guys. That is Mt Jefferson. What a beauty. Right there. Aaron, what do you think?
Oh, I think it's good.
Climb's about to start.
Oh, nice save. Awesome.
What would you say is the difficulty level so far?
Easy.
For a guy like, yeah, easy.
I mean, for anybody, really. The first part's easy.
All right, so when the climb begins, we're going to climb Grizzly Peak now, once we find the regular trail. Look at all these scrubby trees that have fallen down. Old moss, old growth, I guess they call this. Here we go. The one thing that we've encountered more often than not is fallen trees on the trail. Here he comes. It's pretty steep right there. Lindsay is assisting. And he's clear. Look at this. We got some growth. Oh yeah, nice. It is refreshment. It's like walking through a little... Look at this. This is fantastic. You never know what you're going to find on the trail, and this is a little... It feels like you're being spit on. Blake doesn't like it. It feels like you're being spit on by 1,000 little cockroaches. Oh yeah, look at his face.
He is so pissed off.
Good times. How exciting. Oh, that water on those leaves is cold. Leisurely stroll in a big backyard.
It's like when you're walking up an escalator. It's really not that bad.
Grizzly Peak, like walking up an escalator. Thank you, Aaron. We always count on Aaron to describe these things perfectly. My hand. Here we go, another obstacle in the way. This is neat. Here comes Christian. No problem. the logs make it more fun, don't you think? Who wants a boring old trail when we can try to snag and rip our clothes on logs? I have to tell you that this trail is really exciting. It's nice and narrow, and it's steep off to the edge, so it does give you the feel of like you're on some kind of safari or something. I mean, if you happen to take a tumble down there, it's not gonna be fun, so it adds a little bit of fun to it. As we were coming in earlier, the real star of this expedition is Mt Jefferson, because you get some pretty good looks at it, and it's a beast. We can hear it calling our names. Hey, you guys, come climb on my back for a while. How big of a back scratcher would you need to scratch Mt Jefferson's back? Joseph? What? It would probably be so big we'd all have to like hold it. And so far I'd have to say that this trail is a delight. It's, oh my goodness gracious, look at this. Oh my gracious! Woo! Wah! And we have to go by. Oh, this is spectacular. Oh, that was neat, huh? Little wet feet. Oh, this is cool. Oh, my feet are screaming with exhilaration.
That's the word.
Yeah.
Yeah, I heard it. I just ran up and...
Here she goes.
Oh, my feet. There it is.
Are your toes screaming with exhilaration?
Want a pair of shoes?
Oh. How cool is this, you guys? Look at that guy. Oh, there he goes. There he goes.
Mighty little bit.
Was it warm like a sauna or
Brisk, baby, brisk.
from looking at the trail map, it looks like we're going to attain a certain ridge of the mountain at some point, and then just ride the ridge to the top. Have you ever wondered if a cloud is sticky?
No, not personally.
Well, we're walking in the clouds now, so if I was to ask you, are the clouds sticky?
You know, actually, I would say yes. The water's going to stick to you.
Yay! Sticky clouds! I didn't say stinky clouds. Ding, 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 the Jeopardy song. What's the scientific name for clouds? Christian? How about Aaron? You gonna try?
What's the scientific name for clouds?
Yes.
Well, doesn't it depend on the cloud, right? The type? Or am I missing something?
Oh, Joseph knows. Joseph.
I don't remember all of them. The big fluffy ones are cumulonimbus.
Cumulonimbus. Would you be willing to name your firstborn kid Cumulus Nimbus? Aaron. Tippler.
I would say no, because cumulonimbus clouds usually bring lightning, so that means you need one heck of a kid.
Maybe that'll be your kid's trail name. We've given your kid his trail name, his or her trail name, before he or she is even born. This is neat, these stairs. The question is, how much would you pay for a Starbucks up on the top of a mountain? I'm with you, I'd pay $10. Yeah, that's about it. You can hear the wind rushing through the valley there. And there's where we were, Pamelia Lake down there. Wowza. Yeah, Jefferson's hiding out right now. Man, that thing's a monster. How cool. There's the lake.
Oh, yeah, it is poking up out of there, isn't it? Yeah.
Very neat.
Pretty neat spot where he's at.
You can see that slide really good from here. We're getting toward the top of Grizzly Peak now. Look at that. Oh, my gravy train. What a beautiful sight. Really, this trail has just been moderately uphill all the way. The travelers are forging on, feeling the effects of 5.5 miles of a gradual climb. Snow's getting patchy, nothing to worry about.
Ow!
Here it is, the top.
You want to know juice box? Yeah, no.
I really want to get to the top of that one. What do you say, Joseph? Will we ever make it?
I'm picking a route right now.
We're here at Pamelia Lake with Christian. And it's a complete go under, isn't it?
Yeah, it is. It's complete. 100%. Just enjoy it, babe. Just. Oh. Let's go. He's a mermaid. Yeah.
Wow.
Maya. It's a whole different animal. Your head's underwater. One more.
I know you get lightheaded.